I was just wondering, because you entered upon this adventure with no experience in education, nonprofit work, I was wondering what major challenges you faced, and was there ever a moment at which you really questioned the foundations of what you were doing, and what made you keep going?
Wow. I think the hardest thing was probably the first, making the decision, and I just made that by talking to a lot of people and having support. One thing that I haven't talked about is my husband, who has supported me through all of it, and if he had been against it or hadn't really supported me, who knows what would have happened. But there was a time in 2005 when we had actually built a building and it got stolen from us. And by a rival middle school, who came and took over the day we inaugurated the building, they came up and took it over at this kind of drunken crowd, and that was kind of a big disappointment. And I think the lesson I learned was, why do we have to build a building first? We only had a few students. We should have just put them in a house somewhere. So that was a big lesson and important. But it was John, I think, that kept me coming back that year, because that was a hard year. As we went, that was just the beginning of problems within the community, sort of a fight that I had to just remove myself from trying to urge people to do stuff, because I mean, my instinct was, what do you mean? They can't take our school. Yeah. But they didn't see it that way. They have to live there. We gave up the school. We still don't have it. So we've built another school. But that was hard.